It's Jordan. Good evening or good afternoon, y'all. Real quick. Dashers, people in the gig economy, other couriers, do not believe the customers. I keep telling y'all. I done ran into Dashers all day today, and they've been telling me we be having small talk while we picking up deliveries, and they be telling me like this thing like bouncing all over the place. They be telling me like all these horror stories about getting boots and stuff. Man, listen, don't believe the customers. The customers just want their product. They'll tell you whatever to get it. They'll tell you to pick the car up and bring the car with you all the way up to this, you know what I mean? Like, they'll tell you whatever to get their product. Do not believe the customer. Do what's right for you. Do what works for you when you out here delivering. I told you a lot of people be scared to do Midtown because of the parking situation. They're coming outside the boots and stuff and tickets and all of that because the customers will tell you whatever to get their food. They will tell you whatever. They will tell you, go park in the valet areas. They will tell you, go park in front of that fire hydrant. They will tell you, park in the loading docks. They tell you whatever to get their food. So don't believe the customers at all. Don't, follow the instructions in there, because they might have detailed instructions on how exactly to get to them. But when it comes to parking your car, this is your car. They're not paying any note on it. They're not paying your car insurance. They're not paying anything. They're not giving you money for gas. They're not doing anything. No tune-ups, oil changes, nothing. No new tires, nothing. They're not. What I'm saying is they're not giving you anything pertaining to your car. So don't believe them at all when it comes to parking. At all. Don't believe anything that they have to say about parking. Anything. Use your own discretion when it comes to how you park your car. Do not believe them at all. They will tell you whatever. They're hungry. They want their food. They don't care about your well-being, your car, any of that. Yeah, go ahead and park it over there go park it in front of the hydrant. Throw your flashers on. You'll be okay. Go park it in front of those valets. The valet, they're cool. Just tell them you're running it upstairs. Like, no, don't believe any of that. Don't believe any of that. Because ain't nothing worse than coming outside and seeing a damn Timberland on your car. I call them Timberlands. They're called boots. But I call them Timberlands. Ain't nothing worse than coming outside and seeing a damn Timberland on your car because you done parked, in the area that the customer told you, where to park at. And now you got to go back and forth with the customer about seeing if they either going to reimburse you for getting the boot off or get the boot off themselves. Ma'am, you told me I can park here. Now I got a Timberland on my car. Don't believe them customers for no reason at all. Nothing. Don't believe anything that they have to say when it comes to parking. Listen to me. Trust me. I've been through it all. Like, I done got the boot. I only had one boot put on my car, and that was my fault. That was I parked down at Flying Biscuit on Piedmont. I parked in one of the subway. I don't know if they beeping at me or not, but we ain't got no green light or nothing. That might have been an accident. Yeah, I parked down in one of the subway parking spots, and they was right at me. Put a Timberland right on my car. I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't do a thing about it. Do not believe them. They will tell you whatever to get their food. They're ruthless. You be seeing them boot guys out here floating around. That it's one guy that literally just sits up in that parking lot, that little parking area over there by Piedmont, just because he know people going to try to park in areas where they shouldn't be parking at. People park right in the Smoothie King. He'll sit right in his car. He got tents in this. He drives a dark gray Honda Accord coupe. And he got his tents all the way up, so you can't even see him in the car. People get out the car. I see it all the time, man. I see it all the time, y'all. People get out the car and they look around. They look around, see if any boot guy. They think they're in the clear. And he just nod his head like, I got one. I got one. He got a fish on a hook. You know what I mean? He got one. Throw the boot right up on there. As soon as they open up the door for whatever business they going in, He throw the boot right up on their car, and you know, and then they outside lying, talking about how they were in Subway or how they were in the area. They was in, because they over there they have 3 areas, 3 stores over that area. Is it 3? It might be 2. 3. They got Subway, Flying Biscuit, and Subway, Flying Biscuit, and Smoothie King. And they have designated spots for each of them. So you'll see parking only for Subway, parking only for Smoothie King. And then they have some spots that's flexible that you can park there if you're going to Subway, Smoothie King, or Flying Biscuit. If I'm not mistaken, Flying Biscuit don't have their own spots there. Just them. Dude outside moving with no shirt on. But yeah. You'll park in one of them spots, say that you going in the Subway, you going to Flying Biscuit, they definitely putting a boot on your car. And I ain't seen people out there arguing with their face red, lying to the boot guy, knowing they went in the Subway when they was supposed to, knowing they went in the Flying Biscuit when they parked in the Subway parking spot. But I went in the Subway. I went into Subway. You can even ask the people up in there. I've seen it so many times. It'd be a whole fight about the breakout in there all the time about these people. Do not believe these customers, please. Don't believe customers. They will lie to you. They will tell you, park wherever. You will be okay. You're only going to be here for 20 seconds. You're only going to be here for a minute and a half. No. If you're going to park in them spots, sit in your car. Sit in your car. Don't move. Do not get out your car for whatever reason. Sit in your car, throw your flashers on, and when somebody walk up, tell them they on their way down. But do not park in them spots that they tell y'all. I knew better. I ain't get no boot from them. The boot actually came from me. The boot came from me. The boot came from me, you know what I mean, trying to be quick about mine, and I jumped up in the Subway spot for a pickup at Flying Biscuit. That Flying Biscuit down on Piedmont, you always got to place the order. But now they just recently started having the prepaid orders, but it still takes forever. They just started having the prepaid orders though, so you'll get the prepaid order, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty, you still gotta wait. When you're going up in there, you still gotta wait, and you still gotta pay. Well, no, it's not the prepaid order; it's the pre-ordered order, because you still gotta pay for the order when you get there, but the order should be done. But that boot guy waiting for you. He's waiting for you, hand and foot. He can't wait to see you pull up in there and get a park in one of them spots. Anyway, y'all, get at me in the comment section. This is the only thing I really wanted to share with y'all. Like, I was hearing all of these crazy stories about people getting boots and stuff and why they don't want to go downtown, and yeah, I see why. You know what I mean? I see why you don't want to go downtown. Downtown, I navigate through them streets. I know how to work downtown. Like, so I'm not really scared about parking down there in the parking situations. I know where the flexibility in the parking is at. And I can't even tell y'all offhand because it's just like a reflex type thing. It's just something I just know when I'm around. Oh, I'm good in this area. Or I know the businesses, how the businesses work. It's crazy. I haven't had I guess Mary Max really don't mess with DoorDash like that, because I know Mary Max, Postmates, man, I was getting Mary Max like I was getting Mary Max like maybe 5 or 6 times a week. But with DoorDash, I don't get Mary Max. Maybe they don't mess with them. I don't know. Anyway, hop in the comment section, man. I hope y'all doing all right out here. It was busy up until this last. I'm probably gonna share a video about this last delivery that I just had, man. But it was busy. It was popping up until that last delivery. This last delivery, whoo, Lord. This last delivery that I ain't even get the delivery. It was a mess, man. Like, something happened with the delivery. I'm gonna let y'all know in the next video, because I want to keep this video rather short, and I'm about to pull up at Krog Street Market. But yeah, that last delivery, y'all gonna be like, wow, that's crazy what happened. So Yeah, hit me up in the comment section, y'all. Peace.